Hello everyone. Today we will discuss a very interesting topic in the field of psycholinguistics. Within the field of psycholinguistics, we have a sub-branch that is known as neurolinguistics. So today's topic is relevant with the sub-branch of psycholinguistics, that is neurolinguistics. So we will discuss in detail the relationship between language and mind. What are the different parts of the brain which are responsible for speech production and speech comprehension? So we will discuss these all different parts of the brain which are responsible for language processes. Let's discuss and learn in detail. Introduction to neurolinguistics. So what is neurolinguistics? Neurolinguistics is the study of how the brain processes language. This is one definition, right? Okay, it deals, with the study of how the brain processes language. The second one, it examines how language is produced, understood, and stored in the mind. This is also neurolinguistics does. Third, neurolinguistics studies brain regions responsible for speech and comprehension. And the fourth one, that neurolinguistics explores language disorder caused by brain injuries. So these are all the areas which the neurolinguistics deal with, right? It studies that how language processes in the mind. It studies that how language is produced, understood, and stored in the mind. It studies what are the regions responsible for speech production and speech comprehension. It studies the different disorder caused by brain injuries, right? So this is what neurolinguistic deals with. Now this is brain, right? You can see different parts of the brain which are responsible. Here you can see Broca's area. We will discuss this in detail, production of speech. And here you can see that auditory association area. And here you can see that auditory cortex. Here you can see that Wernicke's area, that is for speech comprehension. Here you can see visual cortex, right? And so on, right? So we will discuss these different parts on coming slides. The first one, brain area involved in language processing. So what are the area? The first area which is involved in language processing, that is known as Broca's area. So this is Broca's area, which is responsible for speech production. If you are unable to produce correct sentences, right, you have some disability. So it might be that due to the stroke, or it might be due to some injuries, this part is injured of your brain. That's why that you cannot produce sentences perfectly, correctly. So you have problem with your speech. So Broca's area located in the left frontal lobe, and it controlled speech production, right? Let me repeat again. If you have a problem in speech production, so this part of your brain might be injured due to several reasons, right? It might be due to stroke, right? It might be due to some other accident, but this part of your brain is injured. That's why you have problem with speech production, right? So the first part, that is Broca's area. Examples in sentences. If we have, we are talking about Broca's area, we have some example, speaking example. When Hera says, I am going to the market. So her Broca's area helps her form and speak the sentences smoothly, right? So this is that if you cannot produce sentences smoothly, so you have problem with this Broca's area. And if your Broca's area, it functions properly, so you will be able to produce correct sentences. The way Hira is making proper and correct sentences. I'm going to the market, right? So her Broca's area helps her to form and speak sentences smoothly. Answering a question. The teacher asked Bilal a question, and his Broca's area helps him put his thought into words and answer clearly. Excuse me. Again, so Broca's area is responsible if someone asks you a question and you answer and using words. Giving a presentation. While presenting in class, Ali's Broca's area allowing him to speak confidently and fluently. Again, that is with speech production. If you speak confidently and fluently, so your Broca's area, that is because of your Broca's area. And strugglings with speech if damage. If Broca's area, that is damage, issue, then you will have problem. You will struggle with your speech. If someone has damage to Broca's area, so they may know what they want to say, but can only speak in short, broken phrases like go, stow, now. So they may know the sentences, they may know the language, as we mentioned here. They may know what they want to say. They have in their mind that I want to say this. Okay, but what is the problem? Because this Broca area is damaged, that's why they will produce short phrases and words, like they will say go, stow, now. They won't produce like complete sentences, right? So issue with the Broca's area. Now, brain area involves in language processing. We have another area that is known as Wernicke's area. So Wernicke's area found in the left temporal lobe responsible for comprehension. This is Wernicke's area. So you might be able to produce sentences. Your Broca's area might be fine. But if this part is damaged, so you will have problem in comprehension. Right? You have problem in understanding what someone else is saying. Okay, so this is another area which is responsible for speech understanding. Okay, not production, but for comprehension. We have some examples here. Listening to someone talk. Wernicke's area help you understand what they are saying. If you're talking someone and you listen them, right, and you understand them, so your Wernicke's area is responsible for that, right? And reading a newspaper, it helps you grasp the meaning of the text. You understand? If you can understand the meaning of the text of the newspaper of a book, so that is because of your Wernicke's area, it works, it functions properly. If there's problem with your Wernicke's area, so you might not understand, okay, what when you read something or when somebody says something, so you will not comprehend it. So watching a movie, it helps you follow the dialogue because your Wernicke's area, it functions properly. Wernicke's area example in sentences, for example, listening example. When Ali here, his teacher says, please open your book. His Wernicke's area help him understand what she means. And you open the book because you understand. And your Wernicke's area helps you. Reading example. Sarah reads the sentences, the sun rises in the east, and her Wernicke's area helps her understand the meaning of the words. Again, here is understanding and comprehension. If you read something or somebody says something and you understand, you comprehend, so your Wernicke's area functions properly. If you can't, so your Wernicke's area, it doesn't function properly. Conversation example. During a phone call, Ahmad listens carefully to his friend's story. His Wernicke's area allow him to follow the conversations and respond correctly. An example from movie. While watching an English movie, Aisha understands the dialogue easily because her Wernicke's area processes the language. And if your Wernicke's area, this part of your brain is damaged, then you won't comprehend. If you read something or someone says something to you, you will have issue in this all if your Wernicke's area is damaged. Now, brain area involved in language processing, we have another one that is called angular gyrus. Angular gyrus. Angular gyrus plays a role in reading and writing. So this is another part of your brain which is involved if you read something and you write something. If this part is working properly, you will be able to read, you will be able to write. And if this angular gyrus, this part of your brain which is here, angular gyrus, if this part is damaged, so you will have issues and problem in reading and writing. You can see this temporal lobe and this is frontal lobe, and here we have angular gyrus. Fine. So this is okay area which is responsible for reading and writing. Examples: reading a book. The angular gyrus helps you turn the written words into meaning, and you read something and you turn these words into meaning. Writing an essay, it helps you organize your thoughts into written language. And reading a sentence aloud, it connects what you see with how you say it. So this is also important.